Hey, what's going on? I often get alerts from YouTube thanking me for my efforts, telling me the numbers. And also, somehow, they also know that, not somehow, obviously, I'm uploading video directly to Instagram. So YouTube tells me, oh, yo, we're missing original, fresh content, and you need to do more for your fans. So here I am. uh, it's really hard for me to keep organized on YouTube. This has been my problem for a long time since I discovered YouTube. I try to do a cooking show. I try to do a talk radio while I'm driving talk. It didn't work. I had a Z the Spitter only for freestyle rap. It didn't work. So I said, you know what? Let's do a Tourette specific channel. By knowing myself, it's difficult. So I can expand it into Tourette rap, freestyle, and I think these days you see a little bit more everything here and there, very scattered. I still try to keep a Tourette though. I still try to at least mention Tourette's. So I've been sharing a lot of my hashtag 7 days Tourette videos on Instagram ever since Mr. Move and Speak on Instagram made that happen a couple months ago. Now it's like half year in the celebration. We got like 500 posts. Thanks to 7 days Tourette's, I also made a lot more Tourette syndrome friends on social media. And it's great. With or without a topic to speak about, there's always something to talk about because sharing online for me is not about just always topics specific. I don't always wish I'm out there to compile, trying to inspire. One thing about Tourette's is what's happening every day, right? What's happening, not in the doctor's office. What's happening not about a medication. What's happening in school. What's happening at work. What's happening on a bus. What's happening. A lot of time, a lot of people also want to suppress their Tourette's. Friends approach me or strangers approach me, get on the topic about Tourette's. I often hear, how sometimes wives are very outspoken. Seems the wives are more outspoken than the husband in the family. But that's okay, right? Yeah, it's okay, right? Just because you don't talk about it, that don't make you an instant pussy. Just because you don't talk about it, that don't make you a bad person. Nobody knows what you have went through. I don't believe that man shouldn't cry. I don't believe man has to be stronger. And when it comes to Tourette's, I don't believe any one of the sexes is able to accomplish more when it comes to dealing with Tourette's. So you gotta toss this whole man out of the door. Also, I know I've seen some dudes don't want to talk about it. They feel like I can't handle it. I grew up. This is what a man gotta do. I don't want to show weakness. This is also something we learn, right? I even see myself doing that to my son, right? With my 5-year-old, I have a 1.5 and a 5. And even though I say I may be his best guidance when it comes to Tourette syndrome, but I also find myself making the mistake, right? Doing the things what I hate about my parents, my mom would do, right? I see myself react. I see myself go irrational, yell, gaslight. I see all that. But, from living with Tourette's, learning skill sets like dialectical behavior, I know, I understand negative emotions is as normal as positive emotions, right? There's no such thing as sunny day every day. Things gonna dry out, things gonna die, right? There's gotta be rain. That's the balance. So there's negative emotions are very normal. Lately I picked up a new role in my work. So and I do Medicaid initiatives, public health. And in recent years with politics, our president right now don't like social services. So but the industry is being poked at a lot, so it's shaky. So we have to every year we kind of go through some structural changes, new leadership. So this year I picked up more roles, right? I picked up some more power role without the actual title or the salary difference. But then this is how I am. When I see problems, I see opportunities instead of challenges. Also, for me, challenges is an opportunity to learn. And so I don't always back away. I like to get my hands dirty. But despite the fact that I like to get my hands dirty, I also go through emotional issues, right? Just because I can say, yes, I'm going to do this. Do I have the 100% confidence to keep myself moving through? No, I don't, right? I'm just a human being. But saying I'm just a human being or saying I have Tourette's, that don't mean we're submitting to these conditions as excusing ourselves to not moving forward. So I'm doing these new roles. I have to readjust the way I talk to my teammates, my friends, relearn. I've always been sort of a humble team leader. And I know my teammates see a lot more in me than myself. Or perhaps they don't understand why I'm not fighting for it. Sometimes when they want to fight for it, right? In those moments, I have to tell myself, let it be, right? Thank you so much. But you got to listen to your inner voice in here, and do what you think is right. I'm not burning down a building. I'm not freaking running people down on the street, right? I'm trying to make a decision on my own. I'm taking suggestions. You got to feel proud for that. But at the same time, when you get doubts, I'm making mistakes. Today, I made a lot of mistakes. Right? I could blame other people. Sometimes it's other people's mistakes, but it reflects my own way of doing things. So I get self-critical. I become self-aware. I really want to blame myself, right? Talking to my coworker, I get a little agitated. I really want to say, you know what? I can't do this, man. I can't do this. This is tough. This is hard. This is not my job in the first place. I'm not even getting paid enough for doing this stuff, right? Right? I really want to say, oh, man, it was cool before. But no, man. It's not what's the fun in that. The fact is, sometimes it is what it is. And sometimes I just have two choices, right? I either go with the unhappy or blindfold and move forward. I tend to choose the blindfold and move forward. But just because I know these negative emotions are okay, that don't mean I'm going to sweep it away, right? I want to get to the roots and trying to see exactly what this is all about, because it's going to come back. So I'm kind of think, oh, okay, I'm acting this way. I'm blaming myself. It's because I used to act this way. My younger days, there were days when I didn't have the confidence to speak up, when I didn't have the confidence to talk about it. When I used to cry myself to sleep. When we start to live in a good life, sometimes we do forget the bad things happened in the past. So just gotta slow down. You gotta think, where did this negative emotion come from? Oh, it came from there. And back then, I used these negative emotions as a way to defend myself, right? Hit myself to feel better, right? It's okay. It's okay. It's like the fetal position. I'm going backward a little bit, but that's not a crime, right? All right, good. I recognized it. I also know stuck in this position, stuck in the fetal position, I won't go anywhere. So I'm going to move forward. So I'm going to keep this at 10 minutes. Tourette syndrome is very complicated. It involves a lot of behavioral health conditions. It's comorbid. A lot of times it's come together with ADHD and OCD. And no one is the same. I'm 39, got Tourette's. I got these vocal tics. Sometimes I don't tick. But what's happening inside the mind, we need to talk about it. And that's why I'm here to share. Thank you so much for watching Fabulous Tourette. And I'll talk to you soon, man. Peace.